They say that your home reflects who you really are. It speaks volumes of your personality and interests. It really doesn't matter if you want to live in a small hut or houseboat, because your home can be anywhere or whatever you want it to be. It should be a place where you can be yourself, your safe zone, a place where you can relax and reset after a hectic day. Most people design their houses in typical ways, but some have gone all out. They make sure that their homes are like no other and can easily blow your mind. In this video, you'll see 10 of the most unbelievable houses you've ever seen. But before that, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button to stay updated on new videos. And now, let's dive in, shall we? At number 10 is the House on the Rock. When we usually talk about homes by the water, we think of boats or some sweet island living. Well, this place is a game changer. It's literally sitting on a rock in the middle of the Drina River in Serbia. Back in 1968, a group of friends was tired of battling the river's current, so they decided to take a break on this rock. The only hiccup? The rock wasn't exactly comfy on their backsides. No worries though. They hustled back to the shore, grabbed some boards and turned it into a makeshift chill spot. Fast forward a bit. They stood those boards up, made walls, and bam, the idea for a house on a rock was born. This place got famous after big shots like the Daily Mail and National Geographic gave it a shout-out. Now it's one of Serbia's gems. Imagine kicking back, surrounded by nature, soaking in the river and forest vibes. Turning a random hangout into a legendary home is some next-level creativity. At number 9 is the Carrot House. Polish architect Jakub Zasani designs this unique home. The house is a real head-turner, claiming the world's narrowest house title. Get this, it's just 122 centimeters wide at its widest point. But don't let its narrow profile fool you. That makes it so cool. Every piece of furniture is custom-made and strategically placed to fit into this tight space. It's like a puzzle for someone who loves to work and chill at home, especially targeting jet-setting writers who want their own cozy spot. There's a staircase leading to the study and bathroom, and if you climb a ladder, you're in the bedroom. It's like a vertical adventure. Sure, it's narrow, but the architect pulled off some magic to make it feel surprisingly snug and inviting. Originally meant to stand for just 2 years, this place has become an icon in Warsaw, making it a must-see on the tourist map for anyone visiting this Polish city. Now that's how you make a statement with minimal space. At number 8, we've got the Hobbit House. Thanks to J.R.R. Tolkien's epic saga, Hobbit-inspired homes are popping up worldwide. And this one in Wales is the definition of cozy, eco-friendly, and downright impressive. This place is the brainchild of Simon Dale, and it only took him 4 months, some help from family and friends, and only $6,000 to make it happen. Nestled on a hill away from the craziness of modern life, it's a perfect spot for some peace and quiet. Simon and his crew built this haven to live a more sustainable lifestyle. The frame is oak, the walls and foundations are mud and stone, and the insulation system, straw bales. They make it sound like a breeze. It is like living in a house straight out of a movie. But wait, there's more. This Hobbit house runs on solar panels, and the running water is courtesy of a nearby spring. The Dale family took sustainability to a whole new level with this charming abode. At number 7, we've got the Glass House. And no, it's not your typical see-through house. Instead of walls, it's all windows from floor to ceiling. You're probably thinking about privacy, but let's be real. Basking in all that natural light would be a game changer. This Tokyo-based designer turned this crazy idea into reality, and voila, the Glass House was born. As the name suggests, this place is wrapped in glass and shaped like a modern treehouse. Forget about doors. You're doing some climbing up and down ladders to get from one room to another in this 3-story wonder. It's like a grown-up, fancy version of a treehouse. This is truly an eye-catching gem. Now, Japanese houses might be a bit different, but trust me, this one stands out big time. It's the Glass House where every day feels like you're living in a sun-soaked treehouse for adults. At number 6 is the Falling Water. Imagine this. You're out hiking, stumble upon a spot that feels like a dream, and the next thing you know, you're daydreaming about building a home right there. Well, in Bear Run, Pennsylvania, an architect took that daydream to the extreme and built a house right into an active waterfall. And it isn't messing up with nature, because this house is a masterpiece in harmony with its surroundings. It's so in sync with nature that it's now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The genius behind it? None other than Frank Lloyd Wright, commissioned by the Kaufman family. Before falling water, the spot was an abandoned summer camp where the Kaufmans used to hang out during the holidays. Noticing the sorry state of the camp, they hit up Wright to give it a serious facelift. Fast forward, and now this house is nestled in the forest so seamlessly that you might mistake it for part of Mother Nature herself. The house's foundation is the natural roots in the area. The color scheme, earthy tones blend with the foliage. They even designed it to respect the existing trees, showing serious love for nature. Today, you can actually schedule a tour of falling water. So, if you ever find yourself in Pennsylvania, add this unique spot to your must-see list. At number 5 is the airplane house. Get this, airplanes aren't just for crossing skies anymore. They're making epic living spaces too. In Costa Rica, a retired airplane, having had its fair share of sky adventures, was made into a 2-bedroom home, perfectly blending in with the ocean views and tropical rainforest. Bruce Campbell is the brains behind this unique living situation. He'll tell you straight, it's a work in progress. According to Bruce, jetliners have untapped potential as fantastic homes. He usually spends 6 months in his Costa Rican aerial abode and the other half in Japan, collecting supplies to turn another aircraft into a one-of-a-kind home. It is safe to say that an airplane can be an ideal house, but it takes a different level of creativity to turn it into a home. This is such an innovative idea. At number 4 is the Clock Tower House, a real gem right in the heart of Brooklyn, New York. This 650 square meter penthouse is snugly tucked inside a historic clock tower. This place isn't just a home, it's a piece of iconic real estate. Back in 2010, it hit the market with a jaw-dropping price tag of $25 million, making waves as one of the most expensive houses ever sold in the whole borough of Brooklyn. But wait for it. After some negotiation magic, it eventually found a buyer for a cool $15 million. Now let's talk about the view. From this clock tower, you get a panoramic spectacle of Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens. It's like the dream spot for anyone who is head over heels for the Big Apple. The owner of this house is practically living in the beating heart of New York City. This isn't just a home, it's a landmark in the making. At number 3, we've got the Flintstones House, clearly inspired by the classic cartoon series, The Flintstones. Now, some hardcore fans took their love for the show to the next level by building a real-life Flintstones house in Hillsborough, California. This place became such a sensation that it was even declared a public nuisance. Outside, there are statues of dinosaurs paying homage to the Stone Age setting of the show. In 2019, though, some neighbors wanted the dinosaurs removed, claiming they didn't fit in with the neighborhood's posh houses. But Florence Fang, the owner, isn't backing down. She's ready to fight to keep her house as is, dinosaurs included. Maybe those neighbors will come around and learn to embrace this unique piece of architectural history. At number 2 is the floating Seahorse, a natural aquatic wonder off the coast of Dubai. It's nestled in a group of man-made islands known as Europe, part of the larger project called The World, where each island represents a smaller version of countries from around the globe. The floating Seahorse is a part of Great Britain in this unique archipelago. Living in it means waking up to the soothing sound of waves and indulging in breathtaking ocean views. The lower level of this floating beauty gives you the sensation of living underwater. Who needs a garden when you can have a coral reef, right? With the success of the floating Seahorse, more of these floating houses are being made, taking the concept of houses to a whole new level. Plus, this technology might be useful in the face of massive flooding. At number 1 is the Egg House in Beijing, China. And get ready for a story that'll make you scratch your head. This peculiar architecture is a man's response to China's skyrocketing real estate prices. Faced with the challenge of finding an affordable home, he took matters into his own hands and built his egg-shaped abode on the sidewalk. Talk about thinking outside the box. This ingenious survival move gave him a bed, a roof over his head, and probably a uniquely egg-shaped living space. He even managed to incorporate lights and books. What's even more impressive is that it cost him a mere $964 to create this unconventional home, and to top it off, it's powered by solar energy. This story is a testament to the fact that we can make a home wherever we're committed to, as long as we don't violate property values. Which house on this list impressed you the most? Would you want to live in any of them? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tap the notification button to stay updated for more fun videos like this.